Good morning, guys. This is Carmen. I just wanted to say Happy Easter, Happy Resurrection Sunday. I know we haven't been able to meet at church recently, and I just wanted to let you know you are missed. I know Children's Church is a big part of what we do on Sundays, and we haven't been able to gather and do anything or make any lessons. So I wanted to get on here and kind of read a book, just let you know you are missed and you are loved. Today, the book I'll be reading is The Three Trees. If you've never read this, it's pretty good. It was introduced to me by Pastor Randy DePriest. The Three Trees. Once, on a high mountaintop, there were three beautiful little trees, and each of them had a wonderful dream. The first tree loved to look up at the stars in the night sky. They shine so brightly, it thought. They are just like little diamonds. When I grow up, I want to hold something special that sparkles like a star. I wish to be the most beautiful treasure chest in the world. The second tree loved to look at the little stream far below that sparkled at night just like the stars. But this tree was dreaming about the ocean. One day it said, I want to sail on the mighty ocean and carry powerful kings. I want to be the strongest sailing ship in the world. The third little tree looked down at the stream and up at the stars. It thought for a while and said, I don't want to leave this mountain top. I want to grow so tall that when people lift their eyes up to look at me, they will think of God. I wish to be the tallest tree in the world and be closest to God. See how tall he is? The years passed. Spring came and went many times, and all three of the trees grew tall. One day, three woodcutters climbed up the mountains. The first woodcutter saw the first tree and said, Just look at this beautiful tree. It's exactly what I need. And with one blow, he chopped the tree down. At last, said the first tree, I will soon be able to hold great treasures. Remember his dream? The second woodcutter saw the second tree and said, Look how strong the tree is. It's just what I need. And with one blow he chopped it down. Thank goodness! About time, said the second tree. I will soon be able to carry powerful kings across the ocean. The third woodcutter saw the third tree and said, Look how straight this tree is. It's just what I need. And with one blow, he chopped it down. There goes my dream, thought the third tree, and it began to sulk. Remember, he wanted to grow tall so he can be close to God. The first tree was filled with joy when the woodcutter carried it to the carpenter's shop. Was it going to become a treasure chest? No, the woodcutter made it into a manger for the animals. The second tree couldn't stop smiling when the woodcutter took it to the shipyard. Now for the mighty ocean. But the workman made it into a small fishing boat, only big enough to carry the day's catch from the lake. The third tree was even more disappointed when the woodcutter left it to be cut into planks and piled up in the yard. Why me? It groaned. I didn't ask for much. I just wanted to stay on the mountaintop and be near to God. Many days and nights passed, and the dreams of the three little trees faded with the seasons. Then one night, the first tree was woken up by a young mother putting her newborn baby into the manger. I wish I'd been able to get you a cradle, said the man with her. Don't worry, said the mother. Look how beautiful the manger is. And it was true. The manger sparkled just like a star. The first tree knew it was holding the greatest treasure in the world. One night, many years later, a strange passenger was lying fast asleep in an old fishing boat when a violent storm broke overhead. The second little tree had seen plenty of storms, but it thought this one would surely be its last. The passengers woke up, stood and stretched his arms out to the sea, and the storm stopped at once. Then the second little tree knew it was carrying the greatest king in the world. Sometime later, on a Friday, the third tree was still miserable, but got a surprise when someone took an interest in its planks, piled up against the wall. How dreadful it was, though, to be carried across town with everyone shouting insults, and even worse, to feel the hands and feet of a man being nailed onto it. For 2 days, the third tree couldn't sleep. But at dawn on Sunday morning, new leaves suddenly started to grow from its arms. It was amazing. And at that moment, this little tree knew it was taller than it had ever dreamed possible, for no one in the world had ever been as close to God as it had been. The end. Sometimes we don't always get what we think we're wanting, but when we do get it, it comes in unexpected results. I hope you have a happy Resurrection Sunday and remember the reason for the season. God bless.